Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be going over the Yugi deck again because there have been some updates to it thanks to the fact that Dark Renewal is now going to be a new card and the Legendary Dragon card. And I think I will explain the deck a little bit more this time. So we got Dark Magician. Obviously there is plenty of cards that combo with him in the deck and we'll get into them more later. Now we have Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Now I am not using Valkyrion anymore. I can never play him in this deck. So these three cards, they're a signature card of Yugi, and they are good tribute fold for the Egyptian God cards. We have Queen's Knight and Jack's Knight. Obviously good tribute fold and good fusion monster to create. Gazelle. Good for searching when you with Buffernet and good control in the deck. Mystic Elf, with how they are going to make Dark Renewal, having the spell catchers in the deck is going to be a must. A must. Tongue tied. I keep on saying much and not must. I will edit that for you guys. But Cursed Dragon. Though Legendary Dragon require a Dragon type for fusion, so this gives another kind of possibility in the deck. Swift Gaia, Gaia. I did play Swift quite a bit, but if I'm playing Cursed Dragon here, may as well play Gaia. This allows me to take the deck into kind of another direction. Karibo, obvious, Yugi's favorite puffball. A Noctis Celtic Guardian, signature. Breaker. Again, like I said, that spellcatcher thing in Yugi is pretty consistent, and you're going to need that for some of this deck. King's Knight. I think I explained King's Knight pretty well the other time. Now we got Big Shield Gardener. You can find well with cards like Mirror Forge, Magic Cylinder, and even Magical Hats, because a lot of times your opponent would try to attack him and make him go to attack mode, then attack again. So putting him back in defense or negating that attack you're expecting to kill him with, it's definitely a good combo. Tricky, just easy tribute. Dark Magician Girl, obvious. I think it's a signature now. Blister Blader did become a little bit harder to play now, but it's still a good card, good for fusions and all that. We got Buffernet, obviously another card good for fusions. You want to self-fusion, 2-card fusion. Archfiend. Archfiend just helps the deck too much with like the Tricky, Graceful Charity, or other discard cards. Now we're getting to the semi-bosses, Dark Magician Chaos. Pretty obvious why this card, he's on the ban list for a reason. His new addition, we got Timaeus, the Legendary Knight Timaeus. He definitely support Yugi's play style, and with all the warriors and stuff required to summon him, he's really not that hard. The hardest part actually with playing him is just drawing legends at heart and getting Timaeus in the graveyard, but that's really not too hard. Blackluster Soldier, obvious card, pretty powerful. Now with the Egyptian God cards, we have all three again, and I will repeat it with saying that you do want to go with the anime effect. Not much to change on that part. Now we have Timaeus here. You can go into Dark Paladin as well as Amulet Dragon. So whatever floats your boat with this card. Legends at Heart. Basically pay 2,000 life points, summon your Timaeus, and he'll get the bans of face-up spell, and if he ever gets attacked, you get to put a spell card from your graveyard back to your spell and trap card zone, so that's really not too much of a cost. Pot of Greed, self-explanatory. Yugi, it's beat up, but it's a Pot of Greed. Graceful Charity, obvious. Card Destruction, again, another card that made sense. We have Brain Control, obvious here. Polymerization. Can't have Yugi without being feuding his monsters. Now we have Ancient Rules. New edition really. This kind of goes for the tribute doll that I used to go in here. And that's kind of where the Gaia, Curse of Dragon, and Dark Magician now can get some play out. Monster Reborn. Magical Formula. I think I explained some of this combos before, how you can use it with magical hats, gain 1,000 life points, have that defense. Magical Dimension. Sword of Revealing Light. Now, Dark Renewal, how they're going to have this effect is when your opponent summons and you control a spellcaster, send that monster to the graveyard, your opponent summon, and your spellcaster special summon a dark spellcaster from your deck or your graveyard. So that will kind of combo nicely with how Yugi Dex plays. Magical Hats. I think I've been talking about this card for the most videos, so no more explaining on that. Death Tornado. Kind of obvious. Destroys. Pretty good card. Spellbinding Circle. Another good. Mirror Force. Soul Rope. Magic Cylinder. Now for the extra deck. We got Dark Paladin himself. Gaia, the Dragon Champion. And Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Man, that name is a mouthful. Amulet Dragon. What's nice about him is he actually brings back any spellcatcher in your graveyard when he dies. Arcane Knight Joker. And Chimera. So that's my Yugi deck, and there are the updates. I hope you guys enjoy. See you again. Thank you.